What's up, guys? So we have to chit chat. It has been 2 years probably since I've gotten on the tube and talked. 1 second. Okay. So we left off in 2022 after a long season of competing. And at the end of it, which was September, I was extremely burnt out. And that was also around the time of my birthday. So, we just started living life, having some fun, not really wanting to even reverse. I was just kind of done with being in a deficit for 10 months. So with the burnout that I experienced in 2022, I had competed in, I believe it was 7 shows that year. The first one was the Arnold in March, and then I had taken a period of time off, not really off, but like I maintained it for a month or 2 before prep started again for the stream of shows I did in the summer. And I had a show every single weekend from July, middle of July until the first weekend of September, except for 1 weekend. So in that time, I was experiencing a lot of fatigue, just peaking week after week after week. I was so drained. Going into each show, like having to rebound through show day, the day after the show, if I even had like a meal or 2, depleting and all of that, like bouncing back and forth was really hard on me mentally and physically. That was the biggest thing. Definitely the biggest thing was the burnout. All right, so the second thing, second reason why I haven't been competing was just wanting to have a more date nights with Ryan, or being able to go to my son's football games, and like if I want a snack, I can get a snack, or I can go out to eat with him after and not feel like I just can't eat anything at all, or don't want to go because, whatever, just being in like the social food environment. And then, girls' nights, like I like going out with my friends and doing things socially that I just don't like to always feel like, food is off limits basically, and drinks. I just being more social with friends, family, kids, events, holidays. I tend to stay in prep so long that I miss out on just like a lot of family events and gatherings and doing things that I want to do. And I definitely want to take advantage of doing stuff like that and not just be in prep every single year. And then the last thing is, I think pretty obvious too, it's just life obligations outside of prepping. As everybody knows, prep is like extremely selfish. It takes up a lot of my time, and it is basically a job, a full-time job to be in prep. So we have 3 kids. I'm running the 2 little ones to daycare and VPK, and the oldest to high school. He's not driving yet. So it's a lot of just running around literally all day. First thing in the morning, they're all at 3 different schools, and then they all get out at different times in the evenings. And then on top of that, we have sports. So it's a lot of obligations for the kids and staying busy with them. And that is actually, I felt like an Uber driver this last year. So that was a full-time job in 2023 for me, with Hudson starting high school. I was in school with almost full-time coursework, also keeping up with my own clients for our team. There's just a lot of other things that I have to focus on outside of competing, and I just was wanting to focus on those things for a while before trying to prep again for another season. So now we are in 2024 season. Basically this year, I feel like now that it's been almost 2 years since my last show, and definitely over 2 years since like the start of that season, I feel like I'm in a better place just mentally, physically, everything right now. Time-wise seems pretty good. Of course, I'm not taking any classes this summer, so that could change, but I just feel like things are getting better to where like mentally I want to go back into a prep. I feel like I'm more ready. I feel like I can make the time. Like I want to get up in the morning and go do cardio or go take a class. Like this morning I went to a 6 o'clock in the morning Legree class, which I haven't wanted to get up and do any of those things. I just kind of want to get up and take the kids and go from there. So I think mentally I'm in a much better place to move into a prep this season, which is kind of the plan now. We're about just over 20 weeks out from the first show, which is the Clash in Orlando on November 2nd. And then the plan would be to hopefully just qualify there and go to nationals in Texas in December. I think it'll be good. I think I'm ready to take it on again and be more strict with my schedule and all that. And also it's helpful because Ryan, I think, is ready for me to do it again. And then he also will jump in and help when needed so that I don't feel like too overwhelmed and like I want to quit. So that pretty much sums it up. Just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on where I've been. I know I'm not the best at social media, so I hope you like the ambiance. I'm gonna go now. We'll chat later.